Hey everybody, Eric Mahler here with Caffe, Cocina Coffee Roasting Company. Today I'm going to teach you how to make an awesome French press at home. So you have a new French press and you want to know how to use it. There's a lot of French press recipes out there and I encourage you to explore all of them. Here's the one that we use here at Caffe Cocina that we really like. Was it too many reallys? I'm going to break this up into a few different sections. Number 1, equipment. Number 2, water. Number 3, coffee. Number 4, brewing. Every manual brewing process has a recipe. Coffee is a balance. It's such a cool thing and you can manipulate it based on certain little tiny things. The grind of your coffee, the temperature of the water, the equipment that you're using, the purity of your water. There's so much that goes into manual brewing methodology, and the French press is just such a great way to get started. Let's start with a little bit of the anatomy. You have your plunger and your lid. All of them are going to have a metal mesh screen to them. All of this can be taken apart and cleaned. Always, always, always use clean equipment. It makes your coffee taste so much better. In your canister, you have a glass or a ceramic piece. Again, always start with super clean equipment. If you don't have one, get one. It's a game changer. It makes everything with all of your manual brew options so much easier. This gooseneck here, man, you have so much control, it's not even funny. It makes coffee look cool, and it also makes it a lot easier at home. Water. Water is so crucial and so important when it comes to brewing coffee. We recommend anywhere from 203 to 205 degrees of filtered water. Keyword, filtered. If you don't have access to filtered water, that's okay. Maybe build it into your process later on down the line. Refrigerator water that has a filter is great. Bottled water, great. If you have a little canister that you can put in your fridge, like a Brita filter, also great. So step 1 with your French press. That's probably one of the most important things. Preheat your French press unit. Take your 203 to 205 degree water, pour some of that stuff in there. Cool, now you're ready to weigh and grind your coffee. If you don't have a scale at home, that's okay. Go find a tablespoon, grab a 2/3 measuring cup, and dose yourself some whole bean coffee. The whole bean coffee that we really like to recommend at Caffe Cocina for French press specifically is our Nostalgia blend or our Crescendo blend. We have the Nostalgia here today. It's a combination of Colombian and Brazilian beans, and it is to die for. So you have your coffee weighed, you have your coffee ground. The grind that you're looking for with your coffee can widely affect the flavor of your coffee. For French press, we really like to see kind of a medium to coarse grind. This look like table salt, okay? You have your French press preheated. Discard your water. At this stage, you're ready to add your coffee. And begin your brewing process. You have your 203 to 205 degree filtered water. You're going to fill your French press halfway. The French press is such a great way to start manual brewing because there isn't a whole lot involved with it. There's not a lot of scales, there's not a lot of technical grinding. It's just really straightforward, awesome, delicious coffee. So we have our water in our coffee. This is the blooming period. This is such a cool time with your coffee. There's so much happening chemically with your coffee right now. There's gases that are being released, and we smell those gases. They're aromas, and they are, whew, crazy good. After about 30 seconds, take a spoon. I have a fancy dancy stirring spoon. You can use a regular household spoon if you'd like. Whatever's gonna stir your coffee. You're gonna notice there's some rainbow colored bubbles on top. A+, we like that, that's good. Take your spoon, give it a little stir. You're gonna notice a lot of that coffee is sitting on top. The reason that we stir is to make sure that that water interacts with all of those coffee grounds instead of sitting on top like that. At the end of that process, you should have a nice light caramely brown froth on top. Now, you're ready to add the rest of your water to your French press. You want to fill this all the way up to the handle collar. As soon as you hit the handle collar, stop pouring, you're done. Take the cap to your French press, place it on, don't plunge that thing. don't do it. As much as you want to, don't. Promise you, it's gonna be awesome. At this point, we're gonna let our coffee brew. And with this method, it's a full immersion process. So again, that means all those coffee beans are staying connected with that water the whole time. Full immersion brewing is so cool because it gives such a body to the coffee. It has that thick kind of nostalgic nature to it. Now's a great time to walk away from your coffee, go get some chores done, do whatever you're gonna do. This is great to sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, you're ready for your coffee. Chores are done, grab your mug of choice. Take the lid off. Grab your spoon, same spoon that you used to stir. What you're gonna do is get the top of these grounds that are sitting on the top, scoop them out. You don't need them. What makes this recipe so cool and so different is those grounds have now absorbed all that water and they've sunk to the bottom. Place your cap back on and don't plunge. Don't touch it. You're going to use it as a strainer. Boom, there you have it. A delicious cup of French press. And it might be the best thing you've ever had. Yeah, that's pretty good. There you go, folks. Great recipe for French press coffee at home. For all of our single origin, house blend, and decaf coffees, or any of the equipment that you've seen here today, head on over to our website, www.caffecocina.com. I'm Eric Mahler, Caffe Cocina Coffee Roasting Company. It's been a pleasure.